Hypersonic meaning what kind of speed?
Sure. In general, hypersonic threshold there is about Mach 5, which is about 50 miles per minute.
And what are the advantages of such speed for the missile?
Sure. Time to target is always very important, and then also you'd have enhanced survivability because there's less time for a threat to respond.
Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this. It's Sputnik International. Yes, Lockheed Martin plans hypersonic missile development in UK for AUKUS collaboration. That's the Australia, UK and the United States military collaboration. Yes, very interesting. Yes, from Moscow in Sputnik News, US defense contractor Lockheed Martin is ready to develop a jet-launched hypersonic missile on the UK's soil before producing it in the United States, the Telegraph newspaper reported on Tuesday. A prototype of a missile dubbed Mako that is capable of exceeding Mach 5 speeds and could be fired from F-35 fighter jets was picked by the company as an example of weaponry that could be worked on in the United Kingdom, the newspaper said. Now, as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video so you can pop in, check out these embedded links, go for a bit of a deeper dive behind the main article. It makes for an interesting read. Yes, I think Mako is a great example because it's a multi-mission missile that we could use a hypersonic version of that's got good range and good speed and good capability with a number of platforms. Tim Cahill, President for Missiles and Fire Control at Lockheed Martin, told the newspaper. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Looking up there, looks like they're keying up, sadly, very sadly, for a war with, a kinetic war with Russia in the West, not just a proxy war via Ukraine. I think it's very, very sad and very, very horrible. But the technology is very interesting, as I say. It's science, space, and tech is my thing, and I absolutely love it. But it's a shame it's just a weapon of war. But the technology, absolutely fascinating. Cahill, there's an old quote from the original Doctor Who, old school Doctor Who, where the Doctor said something on the lines of the ways something along the lines of the ways human beings come up with destroy each other borders on genius. I don't blame him. You know, humans are childish, mindless, squabbling primitives, but our technology is fascinating, especially when it comes to blowing each other up. Incredible. Cahill added that these were the places where the UK could clearly contribute, adding that such a format of partnership has become possible under the AUKUS alliance, allowing each of its members to prioritise defence spending in the face of budget constraints. Very, very interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. Yes, now, since 2023, the UK Defence Ministry has controlled a consortium of some 80 companies with the goal of developing a domestic hypersonic missile until 2030, the newspaper reported. Therefore, looming deadlines could nudge the ministry into cooperating with Lockheed Martin, which has years of experience in developing such arms. Now, AUKUS is a trilateral defence partnership announced by the US, the UK and Australia in September of 2021. The first pillar of the partnership concerns the creation of an Australian fleet of nuclear submarines using US and UK technology. Let's hope they're better than our Collins-class submarines we had. Oh, dear Lord. The running joke was the Collins-class submarines were named after singer Phil Collins. Total crap, but somehow incredibly popular. I love Phil Collins as a singer, but the joke was good. Thought it was quite entertaining. The second pillar involves the development of a range of technologies, including underwater robotics, quantum electronics, cybersecurity and electronic warfare capabilities, supersonic weapons and defense mechanisms against them. Very interesting indeed. Now, to finish off this little news item, we've got a little video on information based on this Mako hypersonic missile from a Defence Force Expo. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's just check it out.
everyone, we are at CR Space 2024 in the US, and Lockheed Martin this morning unveiled the Mako. It is a new multi-role hypersonic missile. To find out more, I am meeting with Rick Loy. He's a former F-14 Tomcat pilot and the program manager for Mako, this missile. Rick, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Xavier. Very nice to meet you.
Likewise, and thank you for your time to answer a few of my questions. So, what can you tell us about this new hypersonic missile?
Oh, it's very exciting. Its key characteristics are it's very fast, so hypersonic weapon. It's affordable, producible, it's survivable, and it's lethal against a broad target set.
Hypersonic meaning what kind of speed?
Sure, in general, hypersonic threshold there is about Mach 5, which is about 50 miles per minute.
And what are the advantages of such speed for the missile?
Sure, time to target is always very important, and then also you'd have enhanced survivability because there's less time for a threat to respond.
When did you start development on Mako?
About 7 years ago, we started with internal investment, and we've had several contracts since then to continue the development of this weapon.
And so CR Space is a Navy show, so you're pitching this to the Navy?
It is. There are several Navy customers that are interested in hypersonic capability naturally, and they're looking at Mako as an alternative.
So that includes the US Navy, but also US allies and partners?
Yes, absolutely. The world is interested in hypersonic capability, and we are interested in providing it to them.
What makes Mako multi-role?
It's multi-platform to start with, so pretty much if a platform has 30-inch lugs, this weapon will fit onto that platform, and for platforms like the F-35 that has an internal weapons bay, it can fit inside that F-35 internal weapons bay. But more about the multi-role is holding multiple targets at risk. So an air crew can have one weapon to service multiple targets during one flight.
And that includes, so what are we talking about, like land-based target, maneuvering ships at sea?
Yes, both of those. Certainly designed for a counter-air defense role, to take down an integrated air defense. But if the target is on the ground or at the sea and moving, it can address that target.
We are not on the Lockheed Martin booth, we are on the Co-Aspire booth. Can you share with us what Co-Aspire is?
Sure. Co-Aspire is a small company that we've been working with for several years, and we enjoy working together with them. They have certain capabilities that work well with Lockheed Martin, and this is one of them.
Last but not least, what's next for the Mako program at Lockheed Martin?
Well, we're here at a conference, and we're looking to garner that interest and continue the development of this weapon, ideally to prototype, but this weapon is ready to fly, it's ready now, and it's ready to go and scale into production quickly.
Rick, thank you very much.
Thank you, Xavier.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Getting a bit of background on it and all that sort of stuff from the salesman himself. Yeah. And again, it's quite fascinating, as I say. You know, I'm definitely anti-war, but you know, some of this technology, isn't it interesting? The US, for argument's sake, the US government can't get a spacecraft into space properly via Boeing. Yeah, you've seen that. Oh my goodness gracious! But I guarantee you, this is with the UK, the US, and Australia developing a weapon of war, and I bet it works first time. Oh boy, yeah, I know I'm a very cynical person, unfortunately, when it comes to this sort of thing. Yeah, I know, but as I say, love the technology. I just wish we could apply that sort of effort and that sort of quality control into spacecraft and into everything else, you know? Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video. I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
fascinating.